Hello beauties, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, you're welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for sticking with us. So yesterday I promised I'm going to drop a video of me doing my brows, so let's get straight to the points. What I'm holding in my hand is a blending brush and a concealer, so I'm just using the concealer to make sure I keep this area of my brows matte. The reason why I'm doing this is because I want to keep that area dried. Sometimes oil on your skin or sebum on your skin makes the pencil hard for you to draw, so you can use a concealer or a foundation, just a little amount of it, and then you top it with a compact powder or a setting powder just to keep that area dried for you so your pencil can slide in easily. Because sometimes when you don't do this and you start drawing, you find it so hard, the pencil will not even be moving, and then your lines will not be showing. So next thing I'm doing now is using my spoolie and my edge control to lay my hair flat, so when I start drawing they will not be moving up and down. I want my hair to be in place, and then I'm adding a little bit of powder to keep it matte again. So the pencil I'm using is Davis pencil in color 03. If you're in Nigeria, this pencil is very common here and it's affordable too. So I'm drawing a line, a straight line under. If you notice, I'm not starting from the beginning. I started from the middle, and then I'm trying to create strokes from the beginning part. So I'll just do that and shading lightly. Please shading lightly, the emphasis on lightly. It depends on how you want your brows to come out. When you shading so thick, your brows will come out looking so thick. But if you try to shade in lightly, like hold your pencil lightly and shade in lightly, your brows will come out looking natural. So please, if you want it to look natural, try to shade lightly. So I'm just using my spoolie to make sure everything blends in properly. If you really want everything to blend in, all the line well blended in, use your spoolie. Make use of your spoolie brush very well. So I'm going to do these other parts now, and I'm doing the same thing I did earlier, just drawing a line and shading lightly. I'm starting emphasis on, well, this is my technique. It doesn't mean you have to follow this though, but I usually like starting my brows from the middle. I don't like starting from beginning, especially because I have hairs. I already have hairs at the beginning of my brows, so all I prefer doing at the beginning is just creating hair-like strokes, and then I blur them out again with my spoolie brush to blend in with my hair. But in case of people who don't have so much hair at the starting of their brows, you can do well to use your pencil. So draw your line from the beginning and fill up that space. So instead of starting from the middle like I did, you can start from the beginning. So I'm just filling in, and I'm taking my time to make sure everything is looking well blended. So now I want to define the brows, and I'm using two concealers. One is my skin tone, and then the other one is one shade lighter. I also have my blending brush and my defining brush with me. So if you have a smaller brush, like a smaller flat edge brush is also okay, you can use that. So please, if you watch this video to this point, I'll beg that you like, subscribe, and then share it to others. Share this video to others so other persons can see it. It may also be very helpful to them. Please press the button, subscribe, please subscribe. Thank you. So we're going straight to defining these brows, and I'm using the lighter color I have with me, the lighter color concealer for the under part of the brows. And same thing I did earlier, I'm also starting from the middle. I'm not starting from the beginning. You find it easier when you start from the middle, like take it from the middle to the outer part of the brows, and then take it in again from that middle to the beginning part of the brows. The technique is try to make sure your hand is stable in one place. If your hand is being shaky, you're not going to get straight lines, honestly. So try to make sure your hand is stable in one place so your defining can come out looking really, really neat. And then you try to, so that means you have to avoid anything that would make your hands to be shaky. Fix your hands in one place, and also try to hold your skin when doing this. If holding your skin makes it firm for you, and then it also makes it easier for you to use your concealer to make your brows look neat. So just follow the procedure I'm doing. And then if you notice, I have to reduce this other one. Is looking a bit bigger than the one I have on this side, so I'm just reducing it a little. The front part, I'm trying to reduce it. So just follow exactly what I'm doing on the video, practice, and then I'm sure you're going to get it right. So I'm done with defining the underparts. You can see it's looking all beautiful now. Well, the way it is now, you can even decide to carry it like this if you want to. So, but just for the sake of this video, I'm going to be defining the upper part of the brow so you guys can also learn from it. So if you notice, I have two concealers on my hand. So this time around, I'm using a concealer shade that's exactly my skin tone. The reason why I'm doing this is so I would not find it so hard to blend out that concealer when I'm done. So it's best to use a concealer that is exactly your skin tone, or you can also use your foundation, like the color of foundation you use it for the upper part of the brow, so that when you start blending it out, it will not be so hard for you. So I'm just being careful in defining that upper part. Like I said earlier, please try to fix your hand in a particular position, and then when it's stable, before you can start moving it. Don't move shaky hands, please. So I'll just blend it onto my skin. Well, this is going to take practice. I did not get here in just one day. So if you really want to, this is not even perfect yet, but if you want to at least achieve something like this, try to practice. Practice makes perfect, they say. So please, you need a lot of practice for it to really come out like this, or for you to do it as easy as I'm doing it. But it looks easy as I'm doing it, but you know, as a beginner, when you start doing it, you find that it's not so easy. So but practicing will make it easy for you. So I'm going to work on the other parts, and I'm doing it from the down to up. I find this technique easier for me because sometimes when you take it from the beginning part downwards, you might end up making mistakes like you might end up removing the arc. So I find when I come to this other part, I find it's easier for me doing it from down to up. It's quite easy for me that way. But whichever way, you can do whatever works for you, but just make sure you're not cleaning your brows, like cleaning the arc while doing that. And also make sure you're maintaining a particular height. Don't reduce one part and then the other part is still looking high. One part is looking low and another part is looking high. Try to make sure whatever you're doing when defining, you're maintaining a particular height for everywhere. So I'll just continue doing that. So just sit back, enjoy, watch and learn, please. So I'm done with everything, and this is the final result, and I know you're feeling this as much as I do. I must confess, this is looking really nice. It came out looking nice. Please give us a thumbs up in the comment section if you enjoyed watching this video and you learned something from it. Like I always say, please practice makes perfect. So if you're going to be like, if you want your brows to be like this, you have to practice. So in the last video I dropped, I promise I'm also going to give you a bonus video of how I was able to cover some of this acne I have on my face. So what I'm using is my concealer, the concealer I used earlier. It's called Blossom Makeup Concealer. It's a Nigerian brand called Blossom Makeup. You can get it in most cosmetic shop. If you also want it, I do sell it. I can also get it for you. So all you have to do is use that concealer and just put it on top of all the places you have acne. The concealer is full coverage, so it does a very good job when it comes to covering up your acne. Like, just one touch and you're good to go. So I'm just using my blending brush to gradually blend it into all the places I have acne or dark spots, just to make sure I cover them up. So I basically do this like on days I don't want so much makeup on my face. I do my brows and then I cover up my spots with this concealer, and I use my compact powder, rub my lip gloss, and I'm just good to go. Sometimes I don't even draw my brows. There are times I can just cover up the acne I have on my face with this concealer. It's not like I'm saying this concealer is like a shortcut towards working on your acne. No, that's not it. I'm on the process of making sure I have a flawless face. I pray I come out with a flawless face at the end of the process. So, but just for days I want makeup on, I do this before my foundation just to cover up those acne. So if you're someone who's battling with acne like me, you can also do this process, cover up all of your acne with this concealer, a full coverage concealer please, and then you're good to go. So you can see this, I did not even apply powder. This is just the concealer on my face and the brows. I'm sure this is beautiful. See you in my next video. Thank you for watching.